throw that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Up there. But for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named second time. And he could. Last time they had it, what steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Mack.
20-yard line.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
operating from the gun. Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st and 10, Britt, open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Britt. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Britt out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Britt, catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Britt letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Britt. Guy's man complete over the middle. That's Moss. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Britt. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain
7 yards, the pickup there.
2nd and 3 at the Texans' 5-yard.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Britt. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early and give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a carry for Mack. A strong running. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Mack. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Watson. He completes this one to Mack. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Watson.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
Offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now this throw caught left side. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9. At the Lions.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
Offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Watson's pass complete to Brandon Ayuk.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
On 1st down, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Watson.
The 22-yard line.
Will find the tight end Sullivan complete.
Watson's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good.
It is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Texans 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 28-yard line.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. through the air first. Maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on second down. Britt firing quickly here, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Swift, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off-play action. Britt. Campbell making the catch. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 27 yards there. A first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Britt. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Running is Swift. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Britt. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. His pass caught at the 4. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 2-yard line.
Second and 1 from the 2. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Wants to try to add the PAT. And it's 21-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
Second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
On second and 9, Watson dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
Watson on the keeper.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage, but in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Following the fumble recovery, Britt over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The Lions on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. It's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Gain of 7. brings up second.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Watson now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 5.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Ayuk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Britt, he's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Britt. Now he's flushed out left. Now that's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 3rd down. Britt, that'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 1st down. Britt, throw left side complete. It's Moss.
next half.
Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And a happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there as we look ahead to 2 more games later today and then a full slate coming up this weekend. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll take on the visiting Carolina Panthers. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Chicago Bears. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
A gain of a yard.
To throw on second down. Britt. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On 1st and 10. Britt, throw left side here, complete to Campbell. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to number 80. A 6-yard.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Swift. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 34. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Britt. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Watson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.